It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS, brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt. Good evening, it's January 24th, 2023, and we're here at the Portland Expo for tonight's boys basketball action between the Blue Devils of Lewiston and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt. Frank, Lewiston and Portland, along with Oxford Hills, have been playing with the 1-2-3 spot in heel points all season long. The first game between Lewiston and Portland was messy.
Yeah, it was the season opener, Steve. 34 turnovers for the Bulldogs, about 22-23 for Lewiston. Really ugly game. You could chalk it up to the early environment, like Coach Physick did when he stopped up and saw us earlier. But these are also two teams that thrive off creating turnovers. So while it may not be quite as ugly as the first game, I would expect the turnover number to be high again tonight.
Now Lewiston comes in here. They've got this fellow Holloman scoring about 13.5 points a game. Bigelow about 10.5 points a game. But it's really all about Youssef Dukhani, who's averaging 20.5 points a game.
Yeah, Dukhani was right on that number against Portland from that first matchup, Steve. 20 points. He did foul out in the game, so a little bit more room to grow. But we've seen Portland really be able to commit their top defenders to the opponent's top players, so I would be looking at those secondary scorers for Lewiston. If Portland could hold them in check, they should be in good shape. And offensively, it's got to be another Remy Joe-Wani night. We saw him break out against Thornton Academy. Another big game against Falmouth on Friday night. If he can get going for Portland, they should be able to dispatch this team.
We expect a close contest, and we're going to bring it to you in a moment. So we're going to go down to Peter Gribben for announcements, if we can hear.
Today's game between the visiting Blue Devils.
Well, thank you for turning it up.
And our own Portland High School Bulldogs. We would like to thank tonight's officials. Without them, there would be no game here. And they are Mr. Paul Burnell and Mr. Scott Pereira. Portland High School athletic trainer caring for the athletes tonight is Mr. Ryan Lucas.
Here we go with the starting lineups.
For the visitors, the Lewiston High School Blue Devils. Starting at number 1 junior, Youssef Dukhani.
There's Dukhani, leading scorer for Lewiston.
Number 5 junior, Michael Frick. Starting at forward number 2, the senior, Youssef Dukhani. The other starting forward, number 11, Steve Holloman.
Holloman, the second leading scorer. Bigelow, the third leading scorer.
And Bigelow, 13 points in the first matchup.
Starting at guard, number 3, senior, Brady Cohen. At the other guard, number 1,
Gabira led Portland in the last game with 15 points.
He'll get the nod tonight. Joined by Kennedy Charles and Brady Tower in the backcourt. Katia Donato and Remy Joe-Wani making up the front court. Jesse Camus coming off an ankle injury at Falmouth. We'll start tonight's game on the bench. We'll see if we can get any minutes in this one.
Kennedy Charles had 10 points with 2 threes in the last game. Jesse Camus had 7 points in the last game. We had the anthem, we've had the starting lineups, and we'll bring you the game next on WPPS TV3. We are back and ready to go. Jumping will be Elijah Bigelow for Lewiston and Patia Donato for Portland.
Both teams going guard heavy here. Looks like 10 guys going to handle the ball out on the floor, so expect fast-paced action here at the Expo.
And Portland controls. Kennedy Charles up and in for 2.
Yeah, so right off the bat, Steve, that's the pace both these teams want to play.
Portland pressing.
Yeah, 1-2-2.
Long pass, a lot of cross-court action. Here's Ducani, sets, and does not deliver. And the rebound is Charles. Here's Donato. In the corner, Kevin Rugabira over everything. And it will stay Portland ball as it seems to have bounced off of Ducani. Remy Jowani to inbound.
Remy Joe missed the first game at Lewiston, so look for him to be a difference maker here. He's had a couple nice games of late.
Yeah, that's passed inside to Donato. Oh my goodness.
Nice hustle, good save.
Oh, he traveled.
I'm going to say on the bounce. When he bounced, that is, not the ball.
Well, his head hit the floor. I mean, thankfully he's okay.
Still 1-2-2.
Ducani from the other side. This time it doesn't work, but the rebound and going to be fouled and shooting 2 will be a Bigelow. And that is going to be on Remy Jowani.
First foul of the game.
On number 10, Remy Jowani.
Bigelow had 10 of his 13 points in the first matchup in the first half, so Portland definitely adjusted to his game. It still wasn't enough to salvage the victory back in December.
And Donato skies for that rebound.
Has it taken right away.
Yeah, and then that is going to be Portland ball. That was off the foot of number 2. Caden Boone is in the game now.
No, I think that's Yusuf Essay based
you're
on,
right.
On the announcement.
Yeah, excuse me. That's right. So we'll cross out number 2 for Boone, who has played in quite a few games this year for the Blue Devils.
And we have an adjustment, I believe, on the foul. They just indicated it was on number 3, Brady Tower, not Remy Jowani.
And, you know, Wani was questioning that. So
He was away from the play.
Rugabira.
Yeah, lucky to retain possession there.
Yeah, it's off the fingers of Michael Click. Click had 9 points in the first game and 2 3-pointers. Here's Patia Donato with the short jumper. Doesn't fall. The rebound comes to Michael Click. Ducani is very fast up the court. Yeah. Well, again, skying for that rebound is Kennedy Charles. Tower behind his back.
I telegraphed that one again. I think Portland's going to retain, but 2 dangerous passes in a row from the Bulldogs. Got to take better care of the basketball here.
Well, they'll regroup now. Tower has a double on him.
Yeah, 1-3-1 zone from Lewiston.
Over to Kevin Rugabira on the other side.
Look for Portland to get a little bit of baseline motion here, maybe.
Rugabira for 3. Two players fighting for the ball. Interestingly, jump ball is called. The possession arrow is Lewiston's. Maybe there were 3 players fighting for it, I guess.
Yeah, now a 2-2-1 look from the Bulldogs.
Bigelow. In the corner.
Yeah, wide open.
Rugabira with the rebound. His Tower
had him.
We have a foul on number 5. Click.
His first, Lewiston's first.
Lewiston foul, number 5. Michael took his first.
In the other corner, Rugabira stops, shoots.
Yeah, not much falling for Kevin.
Not in the early going. The rebound, Holloman.
Wow.
And an offensive foul on Ducani.
Second Lewiston turnover. Who's Tower drew the charge there. First substitute of the game, and number 24, Cade Langley.
Number 1, Yusuf Ducani.
Will replace Holloman.
Second on team.
Yeah, Lewiston extended that 1-3-1 to three-quarter court.
Whoa, Donato's bumped, and there's Rugabira. Just not falling for him tonight. The rebound comes to Bigelow.
Yeah, Kevin's taking a lot of shots here. They got to just get into their offense, move the ball, work that zone. Nice follow there by Langley.
So Langley gets the 2 and ties it up. Very low scoring contest so far. We're going to have a foul. And it's going to be on Click again.
His second.
Pepito Garam-Gisha will come in for Kevin Rugabira. Look, he took some good shots. They're not falling for him tonight. Let's see how Pepito Garam-Gisha can do. He had just 3 points in the last game, but he's had a great year overall.
And it's also can be a misconception about playing against the zone that you can just jack shots over. That works well if they're falling, but if not, you have to get into that zone offense and do something a little differently.
Nice screen by Wani. Garam-Gisha in the corner, quickly covered. Brady Tower's going to take the 3, and he gets it. And why not? It was a good look, and something needed to happen.
Yeah, inside out. That's what you want to take.
And the 2-pointer there for Essie.
Basket by number 2, Yusuf Hesso.
Wani to Pepito Garam-Gisha, almost lost the handle. Tower's going to shoot it again. Well, why not? And then Garam-Gisha's underneath. Excuse me, that may have been Pepito.
Steal by Charles.
On the break. Oh my God, they cannot connect.
Yeah, there's your mismatch.
Well, the offensive rebound. Oh, it looks like it's going to be on Tower. I think we heard him say number 3. That'll be his second.
Yep. You know, Steve, I expected that to be an out-of-bounds call against Portland because if you looked, Petit Donato's toes were on the baseline when he was making contact with the ball. I'm not sure anyone saw that close-up. But instead it'll be a foul on Tower, and we'll see Jesse Camus enter the game.
Well, that is just, well, amazing that Portland cannot get the handle on a defensive rebound.
Yeah, good quick hands there by Charles and knock it out of Essie's hands.
The long 3. And once again, this time, Essay.
And a steal.
Stolen. Oh, we have a foul. We'll have to hear who that is.
It's on number 10, Deion Jackson.
Number 10, first person.
Yeah, Jackson's checked in. Now, Deion Jackson apparently is Caden Boone. Is some numerical changes.
And here we go. Graham Geisha.
Yeah, too much standing around here against the zone.
Rugabir is open, but not hitting him tonight. Camus inside, loses it.
That'll stay.
Jeff Randall, number 30, in for Lewiston, in for Gator Warren.
So Jeffrey Randall is in for Lewiston. All right, Graham Geisha comes out with it. Gets it to Camus underneath.
Yeah, kind of led him to a bad spot, though.
The rebound comes to Randall, who came in and gets him a nice play. And here comes Ducani. 5-4 is the score, folks, with 2:19 left. The Dogs in front by 1. Here we are in the first quarter here at the Expo.
Yeah, foul on Charles. Kennedy's first, Portland's third.
At the line, shooting 2 is going to be Elijah Bigelow. Portland is just cold as ice from the field.
And struggling with that 1-3-1 zone.
Bigelow's 0 for 3 from the line so far.
In for Rennie Joe Lonnie.
And nobody's really hitting shots here, Steve. It's one of those games where I wish I were tracking shooting percentage.
Finally, 1 of 4.
Good free throw by Ed Bigelow.
So it's a tie game, 5-5, and the press is on, broken. Here comes Rugabir inside. Floats it, doesn't fall. And a turnover. So well played by Portland there.
Yep, good work to trap in the middle of the floor. A little bit of scramble. Put some pressure on Lewiston. 5 Blue Devils turnovers, 2 for the Bulldogs. Here in the early going.
And you would think the score would be a little better, but Portland has not been able to convert on most of those turnovers. Score is tied 5-5. Here's Rugabira from the corner. Still not falling for him. And we have a Blue Devil on the floor.
I think it'll be a foul on Kennedy Charles. This is his second.
Well, when he makes a foul, you can hear the player go to the floor because he is, of course, the Fitzpatrick finalist. Drew Vayu will check in for the Dogs.
And Vayu up top in the 1-2-2.
Oh, my goodness. What's it take to make a ball go out?
It has to hit something that's not part of the backboard, like the support. So top of the backboard is in, as we just saw.
Yeah, we have a player control foul, offensive foul on Patia Donato.
On the play, number 14 for Portland, Patia Donato is first.
Ducani playing against the press. It's over.
Yeah, nice pass, nice finish.
7-5 is the score. It's a 2-point lead with a minute left. The Blue Devils have the lead. Vayu in the corner.
Short,
That's not going to hit anything. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow is Dogs. Langley has come in and given some great minutes to the Blue Devils here.
Yeah, his size has really countered Camus as well.
Vayu inside, misses the layup.
Yeah, nothing's falling.
And here's the break. Watch out. So it's Yusuf Esse. Donato sees Rugabira. Rugabira travels. So Portland out of sorts. They're down by 4, 9-5 right now with half a minute left here in the first quarter. Remy Jowani returns for Portland as Kevin Rugabira will take a seat.
Yeah, Portland needs somebody who can go at that zone. There has to be some motion. There was a lot of standing around. The guards are doing a little bit of a better job penetrating, but it seems to be just penetrate, one kick, shoot. Got to run through the zone offense.
Donato with the interception. Whoa. And he's blocked by...
That'll be Randall, I believe.
Randall. His first foul of the night.
Lewiston's fifth.
Donato will inbound to Pepito Garamgisha, who's back in.
12 seconds. Portland's going to hold for one. Flatten out and 1-4 well.
Stolen. Again on the break. Up and in at the buzzer. It counts for Esse, who's had quite a first quarter. He's got 6 points for Lewiston as Lewiston takes the lead heading into the second quarter, 11-5. We are back for second quarter action. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt, along with Tori Bachman on camera for WPPS TV3.
Yep, Portland 2-3 zone here to open the second quarter.
It's an 11-5, 6-point lead for the Blue Devils.
Travel. Lewiston with 7 turnovers here in the early second.
Portland with, I believe, 4.
That's I have 5 on my sheet, but
that's all.
Inexact science of turnovers.
We'll go with that. Vayu inside and loses it. Half a dozen now.
Nice defense there. Looks like Remy Jowani got a piece and a steal.
Donato for 2, his first 2 of the game. It's 7-11, 11-7 Lewiston lead. Ducani wants to do it himself, and Donato comes up with the rebound again. Wow. He goes in and is
he
fouled.
goes down pretty hard, too.
He's a tough young man.
A couple potential candidates for the foul call. And it will be on Cade Langley. His first, Lewiston 6th.
Langley is first.
Shooting 2, Patia Donato.
Donato was virtually invisible in that first game, Steve. 5 points, only 2 rebounds and a block.
And he was practically invisible in the first half here, but he has a chance to bring the Dogs to within 3. Looks like Kevin Rugabira or Remy Joe are back in here. Trying to see who just checked in for Drew Vayu.
I think it was Rugabira.
1 of 2 for Patia Donato. Makes it a 3-point game. Lewiston in front. Esse, leading scorer in the first quarter. Langley inside. Very, very hard to defend there.
Langley for 2.
Garamgisha swarmed by Blue Devils. But underneath is Rugabera. That was a great assist by Brady Tower.
Yeah, nice find there. That's what happens when you have motion behind the zone there.
Fallaway does not fall. Patia Donato with yet another rebound. In the corner, Tower, he hit one. This time, no dice. The rebound comes the other way to Holloman. (13-10). Too hard.
Right idea for Lewiston.
Yeah, but good. Now we'll have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will be Portland's. And now we'll have checking in Boone for the Blue Devils, and also Bigelow. And Boone may not. Oh yeah, he's in. He's in as well. So it's a 3-point game with 5.5 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, Lewiston backs off the trap.
Tower cross court to Garam Gisha, to Remy Jowani for 3. His first points of the game. And he ties it, 13 apiece. A much different game from the last one.
Yeah, very cool, calm, collected shot from Remy Joe there. Just took the pass, stepped in, knocked it down.
Of course, the Dogs did not have Remy Joe in the first game. Almost stole that. Ducani inside to
Comes back
Holloman.
and gets the deflection.
That's going to be a
3
foul
on Charles.
On Charles. I would expect him to be taking a seat relatively soon here.
Yep, there goes Jesse Kamas. Kind of an easy substitution there for Portland as they are playing zone. So now they have probably their 3 biggest presences down on the lower end of that 2-3. Kamas, Donato, and Wani.
Nice hands. Kamas' hands at the steal. Oh my gosh, Ducani though comes right back with it. Ducani almost loses it. Graham Gisha. Wow, what a rock'em sock'em game.
Yeah, nice body position there from Holloway. Couldn't convert. That'll stay Lewiston ball. Really heads up play there by Jabril Holloman on that kind of scramble. The ball was moving fast. He used his basketball IQ to get himself in a good position.
Oh, that was a nice pass on the cutter. And Holloman gets 2. It's a 2-point lead for Lewiston, 15-13. 4:12 left here in the first half. Wani gets it stolen by Holloman. That might be on Remy Jowani.
And this, his first. Portland 7th.
That's right. 1-1.
I think it'll be in the act of shooting, so 2 shots for Holloman.
Let's just say 1-1 on the next foul. That's not a non-shooting foul for Lewiston, as they're in the bonus. In and out. And Sam Esposito is going to check in for Jesse Kamas.
Coach Russo will take a timeout.
And so will we with 4 minutes left in the first half. The score, Lewiston 15, Portland 13.
So one more shot for Jabril Holloman out of that Portland timeout.
And Toro with the rebound.
Another steal.
Ducani, he's not going to let that go unchecked. But those are his first 2 points of the game. It's a 4-point lead. Wani. Donato.
Yeah, nice jumper.
He knows how to take over if he has to. It's a 2-point lead right now. Nice hands there and a great effort by Sam Esposito, but it will remain. Lewiston ball as Randall will come in, and he's going to replace Boone. A little difficult to see their numbers from here, but it could be my age, Frank.
I think it's that dark number on dark jersey.
Side to Langley, he's swarmed by Portland shirts. Oh, nice play by Wani.
And absorbed the contact, got the steal.
And Brady Tower takes it coast to coast. 17 all, he ties it. 2:44 left in the first half. Another steal.
10 Blue Devil turnovers.
Wani Tatoa in the corner. Back to Remy Joe Wani. He's got Patia Donato on the left side. Back to Wani for the long three.
Right idea of the inside out look.
No, Graham Geisha is going to be fouled on the rebound.
That foul will be on number 10, Caden Boone. His second, Lewiston seventh, so 1-1 for Graham Geisha.
I didn't see Boone in the game.
Bigelow, he's correct.
No, correction, it's Bigelow.
But I saw the same thing that you did.
I thought I saw 1-0.
1-0. The dangerous Essay is back. Youssef Essay is back for Lewiston.
So a little discussion at the Lewiston bench.
1-1 here for Graham Geisha. It's a tie game. These are important shots. Does not fall. The rebound comes to Bigelow. He's got Ducani now on the left side to Essa. Essa back to Ducani. He stops, shoots. He's off, but
nice falls by Randall.
Three offensive rebounds by Randall in that series. Oh, we have a travel.
Portland bailed out there. You can't give that team multiple opportunities.
It's a 17-point tie. .145 left here in the first half, folks.
Yeah, there's that baseline motion that we're seeing from Remy Joe Wani.
Tor doing what he has to just try to get it. Yeah. He gets it to Wani in the corner. It doesn't fall, but he gets his own rebound. We have a player down. Patia Donato does not hit. And the rebound comes to Ducani. Coast to coast he goes, and it's going to remain his ball. But great defense by the Dogs.
Good hands by Patia Donato and Brady Tor there. Just kind of knock the ball loose, prevent the easy way in.
Here comes Drew Veu back in for Sam Esposito. 1 minute left here in this quarter, in this half. 17 all. Langley very tough underneath, but the rebound comes to Patia Donato. And Brady Tower has come up with it. Garam-Gisha. Wani.
No, it's like Portland's just going to run a traditional offense right through the zone. And bleed some clock, try to get a good last look here if they can protect the ball.
Well, that's a nice play by Batia Donato. Great moves. 7 points all in this quarter. Gives the Dogs a 2-point lead with 22 seconds left.
That 6-0 Portland run here. See if they can close it out on defense.
SA goes down, and I think there's a trip there.
Yeah, foul on Garam-Gisha. His first. Portland's 8th. So we'll be shooting 1-1.
Well, a chance to tie it up here now. It'll be Yusuf Esse.
See, Portland's done such a good job of closing out halves offensively. Have to do the same thing on the defensive end.
Well, we have a lane violation.
So one more chance for the Dogs. 10 seconds left here. 2-point lead heading into the half.
Plenty of time to get something together. Defense for Lewiston's been very good.
They just got to be quick here. Couple passes.
Oh, Wani wanted it.
Got to put it up.
So we're going to end the half with the score 19-17, and Frank and I will be with you in a moment. So 19-17 at the half, just like we said, a close game. However, it wasn't Remy Wani who had the big half for Portland, but Batia Donato with 7 points and about half a dozen rebounds.
Yeah, Batia is really kind of keeping Portland in this game offensively. Not much is falling. They're really struggling with that 1-3-1 zone that Lewiston's throwing at them in half court and three-quarter court. But for me, Steve, the big number is total rebounding. I have Lewiston out-rebounding Portland 20-12. Bulldogs going to have to check out better, particularly against a team playing zone. It is difficult to rebound out of a zone. Portland has to take advantage of that on the second chances.
Portland does not have a good shooting touch tonight so far, but Lewiston doesn't either, and Yusuf Dukhani held to only 2 points so far. Jabril Holloman held to 2 points, and Elijah Bigelow to 1 point. Their big scorer is Yusuf Esse with 6. So Portland has done what it has to hold the big Lewiston scorers in check.
Yeah, it's a little bit of growing pains kind of early on in this game as the teams felt each other out. We saw Portland go to a 2-3 zone. I would not be surprised to see them come out in that for the second half, kind of force Lewiston to beat him from long range.
Folks, we're going to bring you second half action in a moment. Right now, it's Portland 19-17. Here we go, folks. Ready for second half action.
The Blue Devil ball to open the second half. Portland back to man-to-man defense.
So inside.
Wow. Nice take there by
Boone. So he gets a quick 2 coming out, but answered.
Batia Donato, nice little jumper at the elbow. That travel there, but they missed it.
Wow,
that's going to be a foul on Toer.
Effort, but
yeah, he undercut him. Fourth foul on Brady Toer.
I have the third, but we'll see.
Foul on number 3, Brady Toer, his third.
His third foul, and it looks like he's going to be taking a seat in a moment, and Pepito Garam-Gisha is going to come in. So converted that time by Click, his first point of the game. And here comes Pepito Garam-Gisha.
Steve, I'm still not sold that isn't Toer's fourth foul because we had that question at the beginning of the game. The first foul was announced as being on Remy Wani, but I think the indication was on Toer, so we'll see.
Well, I think that was, but I still only had one other one on him, but that's where I could be wrong.
Good thing you and I aren't the official book.
Wani in the corner. Let's see. Is that going to be on? Looks like a push on Charles, perhaps.
That's going to be on Rugabila.
That'll be his first, as far as I'm concerned.
You know, Steve, I think that you're correct. I think there are 3 on Charles, as well as 3 on Toer. So I might have missed the check mark on my sheet. Travel. Even dozen turnovers for Lewiston, 9 for Portland in the first half. Ooh. Not sure if he got him across the body and was going for the back tip. And foul will be on Boone, his second. Lewiston's first of the half.
His second.
Donato will take it out underneath.
Gotta get it in.
Garamgisha finally gets a hold of it. Inside to Donato. He holds on to it. Gets it to Kevin Rugabira on the short jumper. It doesn't fall. Rebound to Holloman.
And a steal. Up ahead to Rugabira. Lays it in. Nice takeaway and assist by Kennedy Charles.
Nice spin move by Ducani. He's just going to, oh my gosh, just blocked by Patia Donato. Coming the other way. Rugabira, it's 23-21. It's a 2-point lead with 6 minutes left here in the third quarter. Peter Garamgisha in the corner, backs out again to Kennedy Charles. His zone is working, isn't it?
Yeah, Portland struggling with the 1-3-1. And we have a snap to man for Lewiston now.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but...
Yeah, quick hands from the Blue Devils there to create that turnover, and they'll get a timeout.
So we'll take 1-2 with 5:17 left in the third quarter. 23-21, Dogs up by 2.
Portland showing a little pressure here. 2-2-1.
And here we go inside. Bigelow. Does not fall for him. The rebound ultimately comes to Kennedy Charles. Whoa, he traveled.
Tenth turnover for the Dogs. 14 for Lewiston, that is. Connie to the block. Out to Quick. And Quick steps out of bounds.
Another turnover. I have too many turnovers for both teams, Frank. I'm going to wait to catch up with you here. I think that's 14th for Lewiston.
And I've got 15 on my sheet.
Oh, that's it.
10 for Portland.
Good enough. All right. I have too many for Portland at the moment. Mijowani inside.
Yeah, right idea. Nice motion. Follows it.
And blocked by Bigelow. Well, Ducani is fouled, and he's going to be. Let's see.
Garamgisha or Charles?
Yeah, well, if it's Charles, he'll have one left to give tonight. It's going to be on Garamgisha's second.
Portland's first foul of the second half. Quick to inbound. Up top to Bigelow. To Boone. DeConnie to the block. Off the glass. No good. Tip. Will be off DeConnie, and that will be Portland basketball. Here, Magisha over to Charles. Gets it over. Nice deflection there by Lewiston. And Quick ultimately comes up with it. Quick in the corner. Shot fake to the paint. Stripped by Charles. Kennedy takes it in.
Oh my gosh, does he sky for that? Just his 4th point of the night, but he really got up there. And now it's a 4-point Portland lead with 3:12 left in the 3rd quarter. Looked like a steal's going to be a foul.
We'll see Rugabira or Remy Jo Wani. And it's going to be Wani. His second. Portland's second.
Boone to inbound. As Cade Langley has come back in for Lewiston, and Drew Veyu comes in for Remy Jowani. Graham Geisha is defending Michael Click.
Yeah, nice hands there.
Jump ball, it'll be Portland's ball.
Yeah, nice hands all around there. Vespatia Donato's the one who comes up with it.
And that is something that you could say about Portland. They really don't give up. They scrap for it. They fight to the finish, to the whistle.
Yeah, hallmark of a Joe Russo coach team. Hands flying all over the place. Deflections, and deflections create turnovers like that one.
Dogs up by 4. Just under 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. See if they can break open the lead a little bit. Veyu open in the corner. Quickly covered, but Graham Geisha now off. But Veyu underneath. He reverses, and Rugabira, I think, is going to be fouled.
Let's see if they have it on the floor or on the shot. It'll be on the floor.
They've got it on Click. If the reaction is any indication.
Yep. Quick's third. Lewiston second.
Rugabira will be taking it in. Jesse Kamas does not have a lot of minutes tonight. You have to wonder if anything happened today that leads you to think that maybe he wouldn't be playing.
Well, he had that ankle injury against Falmouth. As he came out early 2nd quarter. See in a few minutes, you kind of wonder if that's bugging him. We have a Portland turnover there on the inbound. Oh, and a late foul call. Will be on Rugabira.
His second.
Portland's third.
Team's 5th.
Second.
Here's Ducani. He's got Charles on him.
Yeah, Charles blocked it from behind. Clean block.
Wow. He's fun to watch.
Now we've seen some tremendous elevation from Kennedy Charles. That rebound will be Portland's as DeConnie stepped out before he tried to save the ball back in.
So a little more time off the clock. 2:18 left in the 3rd quarter. Portland still up by 4, 25-21 in what has been the lowest scoring contest of the season so far.
Yeah, again, ugly basketball, plus the Lewiston zone does kind of put a damper on the high scoring affair. 4-point lead here from Portland. A nice offensive possession would change this game, but they throw it away. Yeah, it's going to be on Charles.
His fourth. That was unfortunate. You almost would have rather have seen him give up the uncontested basket.
Foul, number 2, Kennedy Charles. His third.
Brady Tower. Oh, they have him for only his third foul. So
wholesale confusion on the foul counting department. I guess if it gets one more, we'll know. Bigelow makes the first.
Only Bigelow's second point tonight as Jesse Thomas is going to check in for Kennedy Charles.
That Portland adding some size here. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to 2-3 zone with this grouping.
That's a travel.
No, it'll be a foul.
Oh, you are correct.
Foul on Essay.
His first.
Lewiston's third.
Peter Graham Gisha over the line. He's got it to Remy Jowani. Been quiet. Everybody has just been so quiet tonight.
Yeah, only 25 points on the board. Not a whole lot of scoring. The steal.
Yet another turnover. Ducani is fouled, and it's going to be on Graham Gisha, I think.
If it is, that'll be his third, we think.
Number 4, Graham Gisha, his second.
His second.
I kind of want to go down and look at the book, Steve.
I know.
If it's only his second, where's Portland getting all the fouls?
This, I have to say, Patia Donato has just come in for Drew Vayu. But it makes me long as Ducani converts 1 or 2. This makes me long for the college games that we do where we have all of the statistics right at our fingertips.
Yeah, and the official statistics.
On the iPad, I talked to Principal Sheila Jepson at halftime and said, can we do that here? Knowing, of course, that we just don't have that capacity.
Yeah, right idea of the inside-out look, but Jeremy Gisha missed, will land out of bounds.
It's 25-23, folks. It's a 2-point Portland lead with 1:16 left. The third quarter here.
Yeah, 2-2-1 on the three-quarter court press here.
SA. Langley wants that ball inside. He finally gets it, but he's swarmed.
Nice
Blocked
clean block.
by Thomas.
They could look good on that play, Steve.
They sure did.
Good hands by Remy Jowani there, denying the inbound pass to Langley. We'll do it again from the other side.
Wow.
Nice work by Bigelow to get inside.
He ties it with 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. Frank, it's anybody's game.
And again, neither team has enough offensive rhythm here to really feel like they've got a good chance.
No, but that is not a great pass there. Here's Wani inside, almost loses it. Gets it off to Rugabira. He's off. Donato with the rebound. He's off.
That'll be Lewiston ball.
Portland is just not feeling it tonight. It's a tie game, 25-25. The next game, weather permitting, will be in Bangor on this coming Friday night.
Travel.
Well, Frank, it's turning into that ugly turnover game that we talked about at the beginning, which was the hallmark of the first game.
18 Lewiston turnovers, 13 for Portland. 14 seconds left here. See if Portland can close out the quarter with a good possession, though. They've been ice cold for the last over 3 minutes, and there's a foul. Bigelow got his money's worth on that one.
He did.
His fourth team foul on the Blue Devils. 7 seconds, sideline inbound. We'll see what Coach Russo has drawn up. Lewiston sticking with the 1-3-1.
Cam Geisha hops in, is blocked by Langley. And that's going to do it. The end of the third quarter. It's tied 25 apiece. Here we go. Fourth quarter action in a tie game.
That'll be Lewiston basketball to open fourth quarter play. There's a trap. And Lewiston gets the timeout off. And quick to inbound. Finds Bigelow in the backcourt.
And here's Ducani now. He's got Charles on him.
Five seconds. Good defense there by Kennedy Charles. Forced the turnover.
Connie's asking his players to move.
So Tower back in the game here for Portland.
And Charles on the right side. This zone so tough tonight. Here's Tower. He's open. Well, it doesn't fall for him, and here we go. SA 2.
Ducani.
Every possession important here in this quarter in such a tight game. Charles inside, forces it. Oh my goodness
probably
gracious.
a good non-call there.
Yeah, but just fighting for these rebounds. Finally, it's going to be Portland's ball. Oh my goodness, Frank.
Coach Russo is going to take a timeout, and we will too. 27-25, Lewiston, 6:45 remaining.
So we're back as Kennedy Charles will take it out to Brady Tower. Just doesn't feel right tonight, Frank. You know,
no energy, no pop really from this team. And again, credit to Lewiston here. This 1-3-1's throwing Portland for a loop.
Happened
Another
again.
Turnover.
Essay on the, oh my gosh, Langley is so tough.
And he'll be fouled by someone.
And Kennedy Charles, and that will be
Either
his
4 or 5.
Kennedy Charles, his fourth.
His comrade Rumo does not signal 5 fouls. Langley, 6'4", senior center. It's a very fine game here for the Blue Devils.
Devils up by 3 with 6:19 left. Travel. Oh.
No, Portland will take a timeout.
Yeah. That's smart. So we'll take 1-2 with 6:15 left. 28-25. Blue Devils in front. We're back. 15 seconds. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt in a low-scoring affair. 28-25. Dogs down by 3. A very important game for both teams. Again, just tentative.
Yeah, and again, it's that Lewiston zone. They're running that 1-3-1 very effectively. Not really trapping out of it too much.
Rugabira in the corner. And again, if they're not going to hit it, what good does it do? Ducani on the rebound. He's got Toer on him. Here's Essay. Essay inside to Langley. We know how tough he is, and he was tackled.
Tied up. Not sure if it's going to be Wani or Toer.
And that looked like Wani, but we'll see.
There it is. Third foul on Remy Joe Wani, we think. Eighth foul on the Bulldogs, so 1-1 for Cade Langley.
Jesse Kamas is going to check in for Kevin Rugabira.
I'm just going to say it's a shooting foul.
Jesse Kamas in for Portland.
Portland in the bonus, and in the double bonus, Lewiston only 4 fouls.
And again, that zone kind of does bail you out on what could be otherwise a physical game.
Charles for the long two. No. Ducani with yet another rebound. Lewiston is playing with a little bit of verve here. Langley inside, outside again. Ducani, Lewiston in no hurry.
That'll be a foul on Kamas, so they count the basket.
So now it's a 5-point lead for Lewiston. It can be 6 here in a moment as Sam Esposito and Kevin Rugabira will check in for Kamas and Kennedy Charles.
A 9-0 Lewiston run dating back to 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And here we are under 5 in the fourth. Make it 10-0.
Connie 5 points in this quarter when it counts. It's a 6-point lead. 4:50 left here in this regulation of this contest. Inside, Tawani's knocked down.
Foul will be on Quick, his fourth. Lewiston's fifth.
Lewiston foul, number 5, Michael Quick, his 4th.
To 10 fouls for Portland. Rugabira in the corner. Oh, almost goes down. He's going to take the high percentage, and even that doesn't fall for him. He does force a jump ball, though.
Arrow to Portland, so good heads-up play there by Rugabira to tie up the bigger man, Langley. So Portland will get another shot.
In the corner is Toer. He's wrapped up, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that's going to be a reach on Caden Langley as he came from behind. Lewiston's last foul to give. So he'll be shooting on all defensive fouls here in the remaining 4:30.
Wani with the ball. Very, very tightly played tonight. Essay's done a great job tonight. Patia Donato inside. Tries to get past the traffic. He's going to be fouled.
And we'll see who it's on. And it's going to be on Elijah Bigelow, his third. Lewiston's 7th.
Truveo set to check in for the Dogs.
So 2 shots for Patia Donato. He's been silent in the second half. The Dogs leading scorer in the first with 7. He gets one. For his third point of the half. Thanks for the correction there, Steve.
Bayu with the rebound. Wani, Rugabira. Drew Veyu with the shot.
Yeah, nothing's falling from outside.
Donato. That doesn't fall.
It's got to be a travel, yeah. If there's no foul, it's got to be something.
It's a 5-point Lewiston lead. Portland's ball. Rugabira puts it up. That doesn't fall, just hits the corner. And he's fouls Langley.
That's going to be 3 on Rugabira. Portland over the limit.
Langley's going to shoot 2.
Just an anemic shooting night for the Bulldogs tonight, Steve. Again, my stats have been very much off, but I have them for 2 3-pointers. Total.
Not a good night. And that's Wani and Toer with the only 3-pointers. So if if that's the way it is, do you say you guys aren't hot tonight, work it inside, or it's hard to work it inside against that zone?
Yeah, I think if you got to start hitting some outside shots here, kind of in the waning moments as Lewiston just kind of gradually pulling away, but you're not going to do it by just skipping it around the perimeter and just hucking it up. It's got to go inside and come back out. Let your shooters step in and get into a good rhythm.
Well, Langley hits 1 of 2. Veyu with the rebound. It makes it 32-26.
And only a 6-point lead here, Steve, but it seems like it's about 20.
Wani.
Coach Russo, I think, will call a timeout before the shot. So even when they hit him, it doesn't count.
We'll be back in a moment. I don't know, Frank, but my goodness, the one shot that they made.
It's just that kind of night, Steve.
It really is. We'll see what Coach Russo drew up here. I know he wants them to hold on to the ball. Wani takes the high percentage shot.
Yeah, a little step-in floater, that's what they need.
It's a 4-point Lewiston lead, 32-28, 3:20 left. Woo.
Right idea there. Congregation just a step late.
Tukani inside. Offensive foul. The basket does not count.
Yeah, Lewiston coaching staff not happy as they thought that Petit Donato was going down early. But that will be a foul on Tukani. And the Blue Devils' 21st turnover.
His second.
So 3:11 left. Dogs down by 4. Wani. To Toer. Back to Wani.
And it's Portland's got to attack that zone, right? Remy Joe Wani did it. He stepped right through that defense and got a nice look.
Remains Portland ball. Here we go.
Kick.
I went to a basketball game and a soccer match broke up, Frank. Broke up.
If memory serves me correctly, Steve, these two teams did meet in a soccer state final probably 5 or 6 years ago.
I had the pleasure of calling that game. Very, very interesting. Fortunately, Portland did not prevail. Veyu goes down. Toer with a block.
Good hands there, just kind of reached in, prevented the easy lay-in. As Camus will come back for Veyu.
This is Camus, 22 in for Portland.
Here we go. Working it inside,
Yep,
and the steal. Computer Garamgisha, they're going to call a block.
Yep, that will be on Yusuf Esse. His second, I believe Lewiston's 10th.
He'll be peeled off the floor.
And we'll be shooting 2 for Theodore Garamgisha.
His second.
Lewiston one foul away from the double bonus as well. 32-28 with 2:07 left here.
A couple critical foul shots here for Garamgisha. Nothing working offensively for Portland. You got to hit the free ones.
It's a one-possession game, and he can bring the Dogs to within 2. And he does. So he hits both from the free throw line.
And here's that 1-2-2. There's a trap.
Broke. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, jump ball. Arrow to Lewiston.
That could be pretty important in the next possession.
And Portland's got to play clean here.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Wani. Just a half step late. As he and DeConnie collide.
That's his 4th. Shooting 2 will be DeConnie.
That's kind of hard tall to ask of anybody, to ask them to beat Yusuf DeConnie to a loose ball.
And he does it all, including makes foul shots. We'll see what happens here.
Rolls in the first.
Still a one-possession game. McComas is going to check out. Rugabira going to check back in. Remy Jowani's going to go underneath. Now it's a two-possession game.
That's still plenty of time here. Minute 45 or so.
Nice screen. There's Patia. In the corner to Garamgisha. Doesn't fall, but Patia Donato, new life for the Dogs.
It'll be deflected by DeConnie.
1:13 left, a 4-point Lewiston lead. Portland has to score and defend well. Possibly foul. No look. Wani underneath, and he is fouled. Great pass by Brady Tower.
Just in the nick of time, Portland gets inside that zone. Foul will be Langley's.
Lewiston foul on 24 Langley, his third. Wani at the line.
Chance for Remy Joe to cut the lead to 1.
And he does. Oh my goodness, Frank. We've got one going here. Just under a minute, 34-33. Lewiston quickly over half court. Yep. A steal! Tower comes up with it, and it's
arrow to
ball.
Portland. Yeah, great hands there by the Portland defense.
Now what do, Frank? Go down and score if you can?
Easier said than done for Portland tonight.
Or do you hold it out?
I think you're going to be looking to get that ball into Remy Jowani. He did some nice work on the block that last possession.
Rugabira loses it.
You got to hang on to the ball, though.
And it goes the other way as Bigelow gets it. Brady Tower gets his 4th foul of the game. It's a 3-point lead, a very important shot here for Bigelow. He's got 6 points on the night, 5 in this half. He hits it. There's half a minute left here.
And now Portland has to get something fast. They just have to attack. Doesn't have to be a 3, just a good look.
But Wani takes it.
I have to say, Garamagisha stepped out.
9.9 seconds left. It's a 2-possession game.
Now if you're Portland, you got to get the steal or foul. So not enough time really to hold for anything. So you got to get a hand on this inbound or an immediate foul. There's a foul.
And it's on Ducani. So Patia Donato will get the foul there. It's only his second. 8.6 seconds left. Any way you strike it, it's going to be a 2-possession game, even if he makes both of these. It's funny, the crowd's leaving. Don't they know Reggie Miller's in the house?
Yeah, we hope Reggie Miller's in the house. Portland 2 timeouts. If they were to make a basket, they would be able to stop the clock.
Essay had a great game tonight. His 7th point, second leading scorer. Nobody in double figures for Lewiston. Now it's going to take 2 threes to tie it.
And every second that ball's on the floor is time that Portland does not have. This is going to do it.
So Garamagisha hits it, but it's too little, too late, as Portland is defeated 39-36. And Frank and I will be back to wrap up in a moment.
39-36.
So Frank, an ugly game, but if you're going to have an ugly game, you'd at least like to pull it out. Unfortunately, the Dogs come up short tonight, 39-36. They were led by Patia Donato with 10 points and about a half a dozen rebounds. Remy Jowani with 8 points, 5 apiece for Brady Tower and Pito Garamagisha, and 4 apiece for Rugabira and Charles. A low-scoring game. Not the best game for Portland.
No, Steve, we were talking during the pregame about how that first matchup was so ugly it'd be hard to beat it. I think we might have done that tonight. Just overall poor shooting from both teams, particularly Portland's outside looks just were not falling at all. So if you're Coach Russo, you just got to file this one away. You're going to have bad shooting nights, and just be glad that it's here in January instead of downtown during February.
Well, it's about 40 turnovers tonight, so they improved on their 57 turnover game, but not by much, Frank. We can say that Lewiston was led tonight by Youssef Ducani, who did make it to double figures. He had 10 points. Youssef Essay had a great game tonight, 8 points, and 7 points for Elijah Bigelow, and 6 points for Cade Langley, who was really tough inside.
Yeah, not a whole lot of rebounds, but just kind of body positioning. Did a great job of kind of gumming things up inside, using his size. I have Elijah Bigelow for 8 rebounds on the other hand. This Lewiston team's definitely a team that's not going to go down without a fight, and I wouldn't be surprised to see these two teams meet in February.
At the moment, Portland should remain in third spot. Next up is Chevrolet, but they have a couple more losses than Portland to a couple of other teams that have higher seeds. So we'll see what happens. But right now, this is all from the Expo. We'll see you in Bangor next. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt for WPPS TV3 Sports, saying so long from the Expo, where tonight the Lewiston Blue Devils have defeated the Bulldogs. Good night.